So today I'm going to talk about studying in Canada, more specifically UBC in Vancouver, British Columbia. Yeah. First slide, I have just some general facts about the country. For example, the capital in Canada is Ottawa, and there is about 35 million people living in the second largest country in the world. And so Canada is a constitutional monarchy with Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, as head of state. And the Prime Minister is Justin Trudeau. And the culture is influenced by French, British, and Aboriginal culture and traditions. But it has also been influenced by the US. American media and entertainment is popular, if not dominant, in the English-speaking part of Canada. So, why is English an important language in this country? Well, English is an important language here because it's the official language as well as French. But Canada was co-founded by the British, so English has been an essential part of our society since it was created. So there's one dialect for the most part, the Canadian dialect, which is really similar to Californian dialect, but there's also another dialect in the eastern province of Newfoundland and Labrador, and it's called Newfoundland English. It's more like a Scottish accent. So for funding, visas, diplomas, and such, you need a study permit that costs 112 Canadian bucks. And you also need to have your Christmas grades to apply to the school. And if you then get accepted into the school, you will later send your exam grades and your final grades to the school. And when the school has your grades, you have to fill in a personal form, and you get graded on that too. So the personal test and your grades gets summed up as your GPA. And for the funding, you need at least 30,359 Canadian dollars, but it really depends on your area of study. And for the that's just for the international tuition. So there's around 10,000 Canadian dollars for residence and meal plan, as well as 3,600 bucks for living expenses and 4,000 for student fees like textbooks and equipment, and so all of this is a total of 47,959 Canadian dollars, which equals as 293,411 Norwegian kroners. And so the benefits of working/studying in this country is that Canadian education or work experience is recognized worldwide. So if you decide to move to another country after studying or working in Canada, you have solid experience that pretty much any country in the world would recognize. Other than that, it's a great place to live and study. Some highlights of Canada are free healthcare, a purely democratic government, and the freedom of speech. The challenges of working and studying in this country could be that everything is either in English or French. So if you don't know either of those languages, it's going to be hard to communicate with others. Another challenge might be, for example, crazy high international student fees. All the universities charge international students 7 times the amount a Canadian student would pay. And another challenge might be the weather in any province other than British Columbia. Canada has severe winters in every other province. So British Columbia is like the only province that has a similar winter as Norway. It doesn't get too harsh, but by Norway I mean like Stavanger. These are my sources, and for my sources I've used the UBC International page, as well as SFU, Simon Fraser University international page,